It's Sunday, December 24th. It's Christmas Eve, and you're tuned in to a very special Good Things. And we're ready to share all of that with you. Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Things. And as you can see, we are clearly not in the studio today because you know what? It's the holidays. And although we love our studio home, shout out to WLVS Radio and the Listen Vision Live studios. Hey everybody out there. And happy holidays to all of you. We are celebrating the holidays together here on Christmas Eve, and we're so happy to have you join us. And we are joined by a few of our lovely good friends, and we're so excited to have them. And this is a special version that I think we want to call Good Things
After Dark.
Ooh.
And
Brett.
yeah,
Good Things After Dark.
After dark and for the holidays. So we're going to talk about some really fun stuff. We're going to have some of our favorite segments on. We're going to talk good thing, not a good thing.
One of our favorites.
Yeah.
Probably my most favorite.
Yes. But we're going to talk about not a good thing, what not to do during the holidays and what's okay to do. And we're also going to talk about our favorite things.
Oh, like Oprah.
Yeah, sorta. But like
better.
in real life. And we won't be giving things away. Hi,
We have lots of guests.
Special guest.
special guest. And speaking of our special guest,
This is my favorite baby right here. This is my baby monkey.
this is Leia's baby monkey, and we
Have our guests, our human guests, introduce themselves.
yes. So I want you to meet all of our special guests that we have here with
Well,
us.
since Monkey has picked our first guest.
Yes, he's right on cue.
Exactly. Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Yes, and we have
I'm Shafrika. I'm from Chicago.
yes, and we have.
I'm Fawn.
And so we are so excited to have these three beauties joining us today on Good Things. And so, are you guys ready for Christmas?
Yes and no. I mean, it's Christmas Eve, so like, it's now or never, right?
Right.
You know what's killing me this year? My husband, every day, he texts me, can we open a gift tonight? I'm like, no, it is not Christmas.
You did ask that last night.
Yeah, he always texts me, can we open a gift? No, babe, not open a gift. It's not Christmas, no matter what you want.
But this is a special year because Leia and Jay are celebrating their first anniversary.
Yay.
And so this is a kind of, it is. It's
your first Christmas
special.
as a
It's your
married
first
couple,
Christmas
right?
as married.
And it's so funny because we never go anywhere for the holidays because we figure if you want to see us, come on in, but we're not going anywhere.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Keep it cozy.
But the great thing is everyone that knows my husband knows he's very, we'll call it frugal, but he's very cheap. So he
Shade.
sold our couch before we had a new one. So now when you walk into our house, it looks like we got robbed. So he had to literally order in temporary furniture because otherwise, if we were opening presents under the tree, we would have been sitting on the floor.
That's okay.
And I was like,
Right.
but it's hard and cold. It's a hard
fireplace
floor.
You have a
What is
fireplace. Temporary furniture.
Get
Is it
a-
like inflatable?
It's a beanbag.
It's like beanbag inflatable furniture.
What are
But
the pillows that you sit on?
yeah, they're cute. So I was
Get one of
happy. You know,
those.
he took the initiative. He did it. It's adorable.
Fine.
But I mean, this will be an adventure.
Well, we love you, Jay.
We
And
love you, Jay.
we say congratulations.
No matter how much
Yeah.
money you want to spend or don't want to spend.
There you go. There you go. There you go. And you know what? Ooh, that sounds like the bell to tell us that we are going to take a short break. But when we come back, we are going to dive right in and we're going to tell you a few things that are good and not so good for the holidays. So all that and more when Good Things returns. We'll be right back. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Good Things, and thank you for joining us. This is our special holiday edition right here, and we are celebrating Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve.
Christmas.
In our matching jammies.
In our jammies, because this is Good Things After Dark, and when it's after dark, we talk about lots of things, and all good things. But, you know, as I said, you know, the holidays bring about some wonderful things. And some not so wonderful things. And some things are tradition and we get that. However, some things I think just need to maybe conclude in 2017.
True.
Maybe a little bit. But we'll let you judge. And you know, this is probably one of our favorite segments.
Yep.
That we like to call Good Thing, Not a Good Thing. But this time we're going to talk about it in holiday form. And we're going to let one of our special guests kick it off, and we're going to turn it over to Miss Fawn. So what's a good thing, not a good thing for the holiday season?
How about when you're invited to holiday dinner,
Mm-hmm.
show up with no food, no booze, no hostess gift. Not a
Hold
good
up.
thing.
Hold
And you don't help clean
Oh,
up.
yep. You sit there.
Oh,
You don't help prep. You don't help clean up.
and you leave?
and then you sit there like a stooge.
No. Okay.
That's absolutely
So,
not
no.
a good thing.
Not a good thing.
So let's decode all of this.
Yeah.
Real quick. So you're invited.
Mm-hmm.
Someone says we're having a dinner, and
They're
it's
opening up their home to you.
there you are. There
And you
you
taking
even
time
tell
to
them
cook for
please
you.
bring some booze.
This BYOB,
Yes.
Yeah.
Bring your
or
own
just
booze.
bring something you like to share.
Bring my
Yes.
own booze. Better than BYOB,
Yes.
bring my own booze.
There you go. There you go.
I'll tell you exactly what I drink.
Nice.
And you bring nothing.
Thank you.
Or, and granted, as far as the food goes, we can accept that everyone may not be a great cook and we don't necessarily want to have food poisoning. So, you know, if you've accepted that fact, that's okay. I would say compensate, maybe bring extra booze.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
A side dish. Some
A
rolls.
chips.
I thought you said sad dish.
A side
It might be a sad
Like
dish
a
if they decide to cook
potato
it.
salad.
A for effort. There we go. Gold star.
You know, some King's Hawaiian rolls.
Yeah,
Like,
but-
Honestly, with the amount of animals we have at our house, you could have brought dog food.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anything. But it's never a good thing to come empty-handed,
Never.
right?
No.
yeah.
So that's
Not a good
definitely
Bad.
bad,
Yeah,
and it's
not
not
a
a
good
good
thing.
thing.
We don't
so.
like it.
Don't do it.
Shame on you, Frosty said.
So this holiday season and any holiday season to follow, we need to come to a consensus that it is not a good thing,
No.
ever a
Not
good thing, to show up empty-handed,
Nope.
No.
and it's never a good thing
To show up sober. No, wait. We did
no. Well, for some people. Okay, well, we got that down. So let's go ahead and move it on over. We're gonna shoot to the other side and go to Miss Lindsay. So,
All right.
Okay.
Something that I think always happens on the holidays is talking politics at the dinner table.
we had a segment on this, right? Modern manners, I think that we called it. I think you
Yeah.
touched on that, Britt, right? Right? Yeah. It can be very sticky. It's kind of one of those top fours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a good
I
thing.
say no.
Yeah.
Especially
I
in
think your
today's
guest
political
is falling
climate.
asleep, Lindsay.
See, we started talking politics.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Monkey agrees.
Politics.
Exactly.
So we can learn a few things from this. I'm going to let you cover that one because you talked about it before.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, you never know where people stand. People, you know, there's certain topics that people just get very, very passionate about. Politics is one of them. And, you know, the holidays are supposed to be a fun and happy time. It's not the time to talk about
No.
that.
Kelly, you work in
light.
government,
Light.
basically back in Chicago in Chi-Town. And so I'm sure like holiday parties happen.
Yes, if you can call them parties, yes.
Okay, all right, well, get-togethers. Gatherings. That is the professional way.
Yes.
And so, I mean, I think sometimes people probably feel like, especially in probably a professional environment, that they probably shouldn't talk about maybe personal, or they're afraid that maybe if they talk about like their kids or their family, that nobody wants to hear about it, or if they talk about themselves or anything like that. So I think they kind of get stuck and they kind of diverge to like politics, or things like that. But clearly, you know, it's one of the 4 like technically no-nos, don't-dos,
taboo.
Right.
It's a taboo topic.
I think unless you work in the White House,
Right.
Maybe not even.
maybe not even there.
Holiday.
Yeah.
Holiday.
Let's let it be the holiday, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be positive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, Britt.
Okay.
Well, wait, we said this already. We
Oh,
did
yeah.
say that it's not a good thing.
No.
Okay. All right.
Not a good
Just to make sure that all of you out there understand
Ross
that.
Vivian says no.
Yes. All right.
Okay, so white elephant
Oh.
exchanges,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So giving a gag gift. So for example, you
I'm ready.
unwrap your box. It's a large box of chocolates. Then you open the box of chocolates and there's a keyboard inside and none of the chocolates are there. They've all been eaten and a little rectangle's been cut out and a keyboard was put in its place. So
Is it personal experience?
this happened to me.
Oh.
How do you feel about
It
that?
sounds very
To me.
personal.
I know.
It sounds very personal.
Lindsay
to you.
can attest. I think
Yeah.
I almost cried.
She
Yeah.
said, I don't want
I
this.
said, I don't want this. And that was just when I knew it was chocolates.
Was
I didn't
it-
even know it was a keyboard.
Was it
at
a
that
real
point?
keyboard or was
And
it?
it was an iHome. It was a nice keyboard, but
Oh,
But it was
that's
a
nice.
keyboard.
I didn't want the chocolates. And then I was even more disappointed when it wasn't even chocolate.
So basically the lesson would be like, as far as the whole, so I guess what I take away from this is like, usually when there's a white elephant kind of thing going on, there's usually instructions, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So I didn't get the memo, like just bring whatever. I thought it was like bring desirable
Oh.
gifts that, because you know, white elephant, you would
So
want to
I think
steal.
the real lesson is
Established guidelines.
establish guidelines.
You know,
There you
know
go.
your guidelines.
Yeah.
And white elephant, I mean, you should have little to zero expectations of what you're gonna get.
Well, you know what someone told me? They said
Yeah.
with white elephant, you should always bring a gift that you would want to end up with.
That's what I did. And I wouldn't want to end up with a
No.
keyboard.
No, I disagree.
No?
Yeah. Mhm.
No?
No.
Okay.
I say white elephant, you always bring a gift that someone would laugh at.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
I
I mean, that is where Jay got his first squatty potty, I think.
And he
Yeah, the white
loves
elephant.
that thing.
Is that one of
more
those
than
ones
anything.
With the- you
But
put
you
Yeah.
put your feet on it, yes.
Puts you
That's
in
a
the
good gift,
right
actually.
pooping position.
That's a good
That's
gift.
true.
Right. But I mean, if
See
you
how
would
we
have gotten
digress
that
so
at first.
easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'll say this. I'll say at the time I almost cried, but I do think like it's a memory, it's an
She
experience. I
plays
can
piano
look
now.
back, laugh at. I did. Someone ended up actually stealing the keyboard, so I didn't go home with the keyboard.
See?
Yeah.
What did you go home with?
Well, we'll find out in the favorite things segment. Because that's actually one of my favorite things. What I actually
Well,
say
stay
to
tuned.
See, white elephant
Stay
is a
tuned.
good thing then.
All right.
So, white elephant gag gifts. We
Yes.
say good thing.
Yes.
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 Could be a good thing.
Could be a good thing. Could be a
Yeah,
good thing.
Makes it a little
But
more fun.
I agree with what Leah said. Establish parameters. Read the directions. If
Yeah.
they're in an
If there are
invitation.
gag gifts, let people know so they don't
Yeah.
cry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's important to
Or
know.
get a good
Open up
gift.
their
There you go.
keyboard.
There you go.
If
There
they're
you go.
emotional, buy them something new or a gift card.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying. All right, Kelly, what's your holiday good thing,
So-
not a good thing?
My holiday good thing, not a good thing is something very, very serious.
Uh-oh.
Green bean casserole. I personally think it is the worst thing on earth. And it needs to
Really?
be done with, yes.
You
and
must not have had a good batch.
they're all bad batches. There's no such thing as a good batch. And if you, for those of you out there listening, if you bring it to my gathering, I will smack it out of your hand and stomp on it.
We just talked about
And
bringing
stomp on
bringing
it.
something to dinner.
That
So-
does
as a
not
guest.
mean bring crap.
So what I would take from it too is that, see, when you do have gatherings that say, oh, bring a dish. you should also be aware of what your host or hostess would possibly like, because more than likely, I was at an event last night and we all brought something, but more than likely your host or hostess is going to end up with the leftovers of what you bring.
Right.
And if it's something that they hate, like I know for me, like I kind of cringe whenever I feel like I have to throw like something someone's made or spent time doing
You
like
have
in
to throw
the
it away.
trash.
Yeah.
Either
I do not
because I know she doesn't, but either like because you know it's not going to get eaten, and so literally sticking it in the
I'm
refrigerator.
so bad. You know what? When people have pets or I know they have a cat, I'm already like, there's fur
I don't
on
want to eat your
that.
food.
Yeah.
No.
It's going in the
No.
trash.
So
I can see a layer of fur.
something that's probably
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Disturbing.
Ew.
So
For
be
the record,
mindful.
wolves don't shed.
Well, yeah. Be mindful of what you bring,
Very
and
mindful.
just take that little extra moment to kind of maybe spend some time in research.
Wait, I want to go back to this green bean casserole. I would like
Let's
to
talk
vote
about
because
it.
I love green bean casserole.
Same.
It's very good. You
I
put
know.
those little crispy
Okay.
crab
So
French onions on
I'm
top.
gonna hold them both up because here's the thing: know your audience
There you go.
and reach out to your host.
That's true.
Find out. I mean, if you're going to an all vegetarian dinner and you're gonna bring turkey, that's
Nobody
probably
would
not gonna
go.
go.
There you
over.
go. Exactly.
Nobody would throw a vegetarian
All right.
dinner.
For the record,
No one would.
no
go to
one
that.
from Chicago would go to a vegetarian dinner.
I would not.
From Chicago.
Pick
But
up
in
the
the
phone.
rest of the world on the East Coast,
They might
go
do
there.
it. They might
Definitely
do it.
on the West Coast, you might be there.
They
so,
might do
yeah.
it, definitely. Well, my good thing, not a good thing for the holidays, has more to do with matters of the heart. And, I know that sometimes, things can be unexpected, unexplained, and, we can't always predict what may happen, maybe in a relationship, whether it's new, old, or otherwise. However, I just think that the holidays is not the time to discard a relationship because you think it might be easier for that person or easier on you because you now either one don't have to purchase a gift or spend time with them or spend time with their family.
Shady boots.
It's very shady. But I also don't think it's a good time to hook up with a random person because you feel lonely. So this good thing, not a good thing is definitely, I think, something that needs to be understood because it is the holidays and it is a special time. And we understand that not everyone may have a special person to spend it with, but please, please don't take the other way out, one way or the other, because you're going to hurt someone and that's never a good thing. And that person may also remember that all the time during the holidays.
Every time that holiday comes
Every time
around.
that holiday
Yeah.
comes
So
up.
just not a good thing.
Yeah,
So just be
no.
mindful
Not a
about
good
that.
thing.
Let's spread love during the holidays, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
It's an important question.
Okay.
If someone has a birthday near the holidays, do you have to buy them?
Yes.
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 That's
You
a
have
very
thousands.
good. Yes.
My fault.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
No, it's not your fault. But unfortunately, when's her birthday?
The 27th
Of?
December.
Okay.
They get a
And do
separate
you
gift.
want one gift or two?
I would like to purchase one.
No. Do you want one gift or two?
Oh, I would want to. But that's
Exactly.
different.
So you are going to purchase two.
But it's not my fault.
Nope.
That's-
Do one to others as others do unto you.
As a December baby,
Oh.
you are
biased.
obligated.
Can some of the non-December babies?
I'm not
I'm a
December
December
baby.
baby. I'm a December baby. I want 2 gifts.
Exactly.
2 gifts.
I'm a
Amen.
non-December baby, but I have a December baby, and I will tell you, I love him, but I'm like, he's young. Like I.
You
can
are
squeeze
ruining
him
his
in.
life.
And no, here's the thing. So when he was born, when I was pregnant before he was born, I was thinking about like, gosh, like when his birthday comes around, like it'll be crazy because it'll be Christmas time. And I even considered like, do we just celebrate his half birthday? Like, should we just celebrate him in June and let Christmas be Christmas?
Does that mean
and
you're
then-
going to buy him a separate gift?
Yes.
Then you should probably
See,
do that.
that's what I thought.
Yeah. Because if you're lumping it together,
He's 2.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
gonna lump
maybe
it
as a
together
baby,
when he's after want to know.
Logan, just so you know, your Auntie Leia would never do that to you.
No.
She also didn't suggest that you have 2 birthdays. One in December, very small, and a big one in June, so your mom loves you.
Yeah.
And that's that.
All right. Well, Leia,
I'm closing
you're
it out.
wrapping us up.
I am closing it out. So my favorite thing for the holidays, you know, like that cousin, brothers, uncle, sister, brother-in-law who just pops up out of the blue and sends you their Christmas list, links and all. Hey Leia, I haven't talked to you in 6 months, but I really want a surround sound Bluetooth
does
for
that?
Christmas.
Right, people do that?
People do that. People definitely do that. Yes.
That's
Yes.
not
No.
ever.
It's not a good thing.
You better start thinking about me in September, and you better put me on a weekly speed dial.
Yes.
If that's your.
And you know what? This
that's
goes
your-
for not only holidays, this also goes for birthdays.
Birthdays,
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
don't just reach out to people 2 weeks before your birthday and be like, hey girl, you looking good. No. I do not need to buy you a birthday gift.
Hey girl, you
No.
looking good. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, you know what the date is? Yeah, the date is get a job.
Yeah.
Buy your
Well,
own birthday gift.
I think that's also
Yeah.
good for like invitations to parties
Is this
and
a
stuff.
real
yeah.
life experience?
Yes.
Who are you?
It's personal. It's
Sounds
so
personal.
Sounds. Yeah.
I
Who
plead-
did that?
I plead the
It was
fifth.
me. It was me.
It was
It was
not
fun?
fun. No. No, it was not fun. I plead the fifth.
Was
on
it
this.
Monkey? It was Monkey.
Somebody.
Oh, Monkey always wants gifts, but
Well,
he's so cute.
Whoever is out there, don't do that.
Don't do
Frosty
that.
says shame on you.
Don't do
Yes,
that.
No.
yes. So I hope you all learned a few things because these are just some holiday things, and there's a lot of great holiday things out there
Yes.
to do, but not these.
Not these.
Not
Yeah.
green casserole.
No.
No,
Yes to green bean casserole. Make it right. Google is your friend.
know your audience.
There you go. Know your
Okay.
audience.
Know
Know your
your
audience. So, you know.
So, on that note, you guys, we would love to hear about some of your holiday traditions and some of the things that you experienced during the holidays. And hey, if you want us to decide whether or not they're a good thing or not a good thing,
Submit
reach out
them.
to us.
Yes.
Yeah, submit them. So you can find us, Good Things DC on Facebook, DC Good Things on Instagram, and
Yep.
Good Things DC on the Twitter.
There you go.
On the Twitter.
On the
the
Twitter.
Twitter.
And you can email us, info@goodthingsdc.com.
There you go. But
We'll
we'll
be
be
right
right back.
back.
Yeah.
How do you plan to deal with the issue of equal pay for men?
I won't rest until men have equal pay.
Woman, woman, got a whole lot of nerve, she the flame in the fire. Woman, woman, she's a lover and a fighter and a king and a mother. Woman, woman, turn a boy to a man, build a whole empire. That woman got a story, with a halo standing in her glory. Woman, woman, take a trip to the moon on the curves of her body. Woman, woman, one hand on a and the other on a Harley.
We all know that the majority of childcare falls on the men, so we need to give them the appropriate amount of leave.
God gave you the answer when he gave you the woman. I know you the man, but don't forget where you come from. God gave you the answer when he gave you the woman.
Last year we had an amazing year. This year I want to focus on our sales
Precisely what I
revenue.
wanted to address. I'm so sorry for interrupting.
So as I was saying, last year was great, but next year is going to be even better.
That woman, she's a boss lady, she's a go-getter.
Next question.
That woman is a winner.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Good Things. Thank you again for joining us. We are here and we're having our special holiday edition of Good Things After Dark on Christmas Eve. And as you can see, we are joined by our special friends here, and we're so excited to have them. And you know what? We're so excited to have you. We want to thank you, first of all, again, for joining us tonight, as well as joining us throughout this entire year.
Yep.
We've had a ball with you, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful holiday season, and we are so appreciative of all of your support. And we also want to thank our continued sponsors and friends, including So Dermatology and Hair Meets Art. We also want to say a special thank you and hello to an officer and gentlewoman LLC.
Hi, Raquel.
Hey, and the Mrs. DC America organization, as well as Green Fair Organic Cafe in Herndon, Virginia. Hey, Gwen.
Hey.
And we also want to shout out just all of our wonderful supporters, including Dollistic throughout the season. We also want to say hello and a thank you again to the WLVS radio studios and Listen Vision Live studios right here in DC.
We forgot one.
Yes.
Row the agency.
Absolutely.
Hey,
Harley
Harley.
Morgan
Hi,
and Row
Harley.
the Agency. They actually have their annual Indie Fashion Week coming up. It was postponed until January, so we'll be talking about that when we come back after the new year, and we can't wait to have
Harley's
them on.
been killing it on Facebook.
Oh my gosh. Did
All
y'all
the time.
see his glow up post?
Yes.
We need to talk about that at some
I
point,
mean,
like that
we will.
the glow up.
We need to have him. I think we talked about we want to have him.
He needs to come back.
Well, I am interested after the new year. I really told him I want him to do an alter ego like photo shoot with us where he kind of completely like
That sounds
does
fun.
us
Absolutely.
and puts us in a whole different light. So we're gonna have a lot of fun with them, as well as again shouting out and congratulating the Real Makeup Artists of DC on their success of their first season.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and they're
So
gearing out for
great.
season 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So lots and lots there, but there's so many others out there. All of our special guests that have come on of Good Things season 1 and 2, we thank you so much. You guys have made 2017 and our first year here on set in studio just tremendous. So we thank you for that. Thank you so much. But you know, another one of our favorite segments that we love to do, and of course because we're just kind of relaxing and speaking our mind, but we love to dive a little bit into what we like to call,
I'm just saying.
and we got a little bit of that. So
do.
I'm gonna let Britt kick off hers first.
Okay, I'm just saying. So when I'm at home, I like to, I don't know, like I'm just kind of moving around and everything is just like moving at lightning speed. And sometimes, a lot of times, like I like to shorten, like I just move.
Yes.
So, and my hubby, this is something that he's just like, he's not feeling it. So I abbreviate words. I'm like, babe, let's get apps and desserts. You know, let's get appetizers and desserts. And he's like, why don't you just say the whole word? You're super annoying.
That is annoying.
Oh yeah.
So
I
I'm
would
just
kick
saying.
you out of my house. I'm
You
just
say
saying.
apps and desserts.
Apps
Yeah.
and desserts, you just shorten words,
No.
just like, you know.
I just want you to know that sounds like a disease.
Apps
I
and
got-
desserts?
I got apps and zerts this week. I can't come out.
I mean,
No.
maybe it's just that example's really odd.
Give us another
There are
example.
others, so it's like, you know, I can't think of one right
Like
now.
I say all the time, like perf, like
Perf.
rather than perfect.
I
would
say
like
perf also. That's a good one.
That sounds like perf.
Yeah.
Perf. As in
Just saying.
like, oh, perfect. Like, oh,
I think I would. Think
oh, you're
more
gonna
like
make me that
her.
salad I like?
Yep.
Perf.
Perfect.
Thanks. Perf.
Pervert.
I only abbreviate the word perv and nothing else.
And perv is, that's perfect. You don't have to say
Lindsay,
anything
give me
else.
another
It
one.
is.
Somebody give me another one because there are
Totes.
good totes.
No, just stop it. Just
Okay.
don't do it.
You guys,
Basic.
Listen, I'm just saying this is not a good thing, not a good thing. So put that down.
okay.
First of
Cast
all,
my vote.
So
No,
question.
just
So is this an I'm just saying for Brian?
basically.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So,
speaking on his behalf.
Brian,
right now.
let me talk
we're
to
on
you.
your side.
We're on your
Yeah.
side. So definitely, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So I can see him saying, could you, I'm just saying. could you
Lindsay
do-
understands.
I
We
do.
don't have a bunch of time to be saying whole words.
Totes.
I will take away her copy of Mean Girls. Her and Lindsay Lohan cannot talk on Instagram, social media anymore.
Lindsay Lohan.
You
Because
talk
she's
to
the
Lindsay
only person who would get away with saying totes or
Oh.
fetch.
No,
Or
she's like 40 now. She can't say it.
And
Miley
She's
Cyrus, maybe.
Miley Cyrus is like the same age.
All right. We'll go on to
what are
the
you just saying?
So my I'm just saying is just something that is near and dear to my heart, and it's something that, unfortunately, I still don't think that we've come to a clear understanding, myself and my husband, about why this is so bothersome to me. But, you know,
First of all, Dr. Seal is perfect, so I don't know what she's about to say.
Sure, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
But, however,
Yes.
here's the thing, and I feel a kindred spirit because I think Shafika and I, we had this talk as well as
Many
some other
times.
people,
Many times.
and who said, how do I fix this problem? And the problem is you have your beautiful, one of a kind maybe because you could only find one of them, decorative pillows that you have either on the bed, on the couch,
Oh my
wherever.
gosh.
I take
This
it back.
is so
He has
bad.
a flaw.
Okay.
He has a flaw.
And they are adorned, if you will, with things that just don't even feel good
Like
to lay
sequins.
on.
They look good. They look
They
good.
look good. You know,
pillows.
crystals, sequins, really pretty things. And you take them and you squish them up and you stick them behind your head or you sit on them.
Your hair gel in there.
Whatever. Your butt's
Or you
on
just
top
like
of
ball
it.
it up and
And I'm going, really? So, I'm just saying is there's a reason that those are there, and then you have the regular pillows.
Do you think it would help if we labeled them like D for decorative? Do you think?
No.
No.
Because
you don't need
A
to do all
giant
that.
crystal on a pillow is a symbol. Right.
You know what
Not
should be
put
enough?
your
Like
head on
how
it.
much you have to do to be comfortable on the
On
pillow.
that pillow.
Like that's
like,
sign
okay,
that
wait, you had an
It's not
experience
for
in
that.
someone sleeping on.
A sequins pillow. A $200 pillow.
Ooh.
No, you
First
shouldn't
off,
spend
you
that
pay
kind of.
$200
I know,
for
right?
it?
I have two
That
of
was
them.
my first issue.
But now you
Paid
can get them for
$400.
$10. But
I
at the
respect
time, thank you. But
Can't
on
put
the
a price
one
tag on
side,
sequins.
see? And then with those mermaid pillows.
Oh, what you can write on.
Spell cuss words in them. So,
Don't
You don't
smoke
even have
cuss
to
words
talk
on your
on
pillow.
if you have to flip the pillow over or cover it with something, or you wake up with little lines on your face,
You shouldn't be sleeping
you
on
shouldn't
a pillow.
sleep on it.
No.
You should not
No,
sleep
so
on
let me
it.
just tell you a story about Jay. So we have, of course, on our bed a million decorative pillows, like every other female does. Well, imagine my surprise when I go to roll over and cuddle with my husband in the morning, and he's using a long decorative pillow as like basically a pregnancy
body pillow? Yeah.
Yeah. He's got it in between his legs. I can't even get close to him because the pillow is in the way.
Yeah. And you just wonder. And,
And
then by
every
the-
night he's like, "Where's my pillow?"
Well, and then by the time you see
I
them,
took it 'cause
you've
it's
got a
natural.
crystal half falling off.
yeah.
It's misshapen, and unfortunately, sometimes
It's hard to get back.
you can't. You
Yeah.
can't go buy it again. However,
And then they ask why you have to buy a new pillow.
because you ruined that one, and sometimes that one pillow, maybe I'm being picky, you take that one away, and now you've got to find one that matches all the rest of them that are there, and that's really
Which
hard
is not
to do.
easy.
No.
However,
Very
you
upsetting.
can take the normal white pillow with the normal pillowcase on
Walmart
it.
got pillows for like $3.
I can
for
replace
exactly
that
what you're
one.
trying to do.
I have extras in the closet for that
Yes.
reason. Squish it up, mold it, sit on it, put it between your legs, chew it, bite it, throw it, and don't
Whatever you
care.
want.
But could you leave my decorative pillows alone? You can just put
begging.
them on the floor.
We're
I'm just
begging.
saying. That's all. That's all.
So Leia, should I buy Jay a pregnancy pillow for his birthday?
I really, honestly, I mean, it'd be.
That'd be a great white elephant gift.
Yeah,
There
he's
we
not
go.
snuggling with me.
I have
so-
one upstairs.
There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Happy to buy him one.
There we
Yeah.
go.
Win-win.
And I mean, I just want you guys to know that if or when I actually get pregnant, I might need to come over to your house because he's for sure not gonna let me have the pregnancy pillow.
Yeah.
So.
We could get
Just
you
gotta
the
buy
man
two.
pillow. We'll
Oh
talk
my
about
gosh,
it.
oh my gosh, the one for
the boyfriend
single people.
pillow.
Come on.
I need one of
Don't
those.
make it sound sad like
Yeah.
that. It's not a single
The one for single people.
We digress. Okay, we'll get back to that. All right.
Later.
I'm just saying. Okay, so people who invite you over to their house for, let's say, a gathering, right? You're excited, you're going, you're gonna have a few cocktails, you might have dinner, you might have hors d'oeuvres, and then they're like, let's play a game. And this might be the most competitive person you've ever met on the planet. They have zero patience, that you have no idea how to play this game, even though you told them you didn't know how to play this game, and it turns into a disaster. please don't ask people to
Yeah.
play games.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
If you have to win, don't play games with other people.
No, I agree.
That's it.
If you have zero patience,
Yeah.
don't play
I
games.
feel like
with
that's
people.
weird. It's weird to have people in your home and then like berate them if they're not as competitive as you are. I would say like just
Maybe it's a white people thing.
don't. I mean, black people
we're gonna have
do
lots of that
spades.
this year,
Christmas
too.
left. We need
If
I mean,
you
it really-
renege in spades in a black person's house,
See?
just get out.
Just get
Just
out.
leave.
So it's not white
your
people.
green
We
bean
know.
casserole.
We know what they're talking about.
Right.
No.
But
I
the
mean-
thing is like you know not to sit down at the spades table.
You
if
might get flipped.
Yeah, you know.
But you
Yeah.
don't if you're
You don't know that?
We'll teach you.
You get tricked.
Yeah, but you can't get mad at people if they come to your house and you're like, let's play a game. People are thinking it's like candy.
Oh, fun. Right. Or like
Yeah.
quarters or
No,
something.
I got you.
No, I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah.
If it's spades, you have every right
What
to
is
get mad.
quarter?
We play that?
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to.
You don't know. We went to the same college. Okay. Well,
One of them graduated. Just kidding, we both graduated. One with honors.
Oh my god.
One with honorable mentions.
this is what we do after dark on Good Things, and we'll have more of this for you when we get back.
Yeah.
When
we return.
I am laughing too much. We'll see you back in 2. Needs to be excused.
I'm sorry if it's all too much. But every day you're here, I'm healing. And I was running out of love. I never thought I'd find this feeling. 'Cause I've been hearing symphonies. Before all I heard was silence. A rhapsody for you and me.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Good Things, and we are so excited to bring you this next segment. We're going to talk about a few of our favorite things, and I am going to kick it off with this favorite thing.
It's the holidays, right?
It's the holidays, gift giving. Granted, it's Christmas Eve, so this is like super duper last minute. If you haven't figured out what to get, maybe you can get one of our favorite things.
Absolutely.
Get it for your family or get it for us.
You probably you have a few more hours. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
You got time.
You got a little
I
bit
don't
of time.
know who's gonna install Brits.
Oh, I'm gonna install it. So if you haven't
can do
figured it out,
everything. What?
this is a shower head. I forget the brand. It's on Amazon. I think it's AKNY or DK. It's probably not DK.
No, that
Yeah. But it's really cool. So this is the actual shower head. And then this little
Is that a remote?
attachment. It's not a remote. It's a
Cell phone?
it's like a personal. It's like a personal bather.
Handheld.
It's a handheld. Yes, thank you, Lindsay.
It's the handheld
It's
shower.
the handheld, so you can get all the parts
So
that
if you got like a little
Here.
crusty in your booty.
That too.
This is awesome because it has like a rain shower setting. It has like a super high pressure setting. Actually, on both the handheld. These people are nasty. Okay? I'm just talking about getting clean and washing off my sin.
She's talking about baptism, and we are obviously.
But you know what? It looks like though. So it's a universal.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure it can be installed anywhere.
It's super easy to install. I mean, it didn't even come with instructions. That's how easy it is to install. It's like an iPhone. You just use it.
Is the big part detachable?
This is
no.
So this is how it works. You attach this.
It's like an
and then this
answering machine
goes
with the
here.
Yeah, it's too much. Too many pieces.
No,
a lot of work.
First of all, it's awesome.
This looks like as someone who I'm always searching for like the best shower head because I always feel like, for instance, you go to a hotel and you're like, man,
Oh my gosh, it's too soft, too hard.
Yeah. This has over, I think it has over 400 settings.
Oh wow.
Maybe it's 40.
40?
Maybe it's 40.
Because you can check. I can see what they're talking about. Probably like if you add one and switch them out. So yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do because clearly, even though it's one of my favorite things, I'm not qualified to sell it to you. After the show, we normally post, right?
Yes, we do.
So what we're gonna do is there is a video on Amazon for this product. We're gonna share that link with you guys so they can tell you how
to use it. So check that out on our Facebook page. So what you can do is you can go to Facebook if you haven't liked Good Things DC already. Go to Facebook, go to the search engine, type in Good Things DC. We'll pop up, like us, and follow on the page, and we'll add a photo of this so that you'll know that it's from the show. And actually, we're going to probably post all of our good things that we're going to talk about today, and we'll share the link on Amazon so you can kind of go in there, check it out for yourself, read the reviews, the ratings, and you'll probably become a favorite thing for you.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. What's your next one?
So I have this here. This is MAC's Lip Scrumptious. Not scrumptious, but scrumptious. So this is a sugar scrub. I love this for a couple reasons. So obviously in the wintertime, the skin on your lips can get a little bit dry. So, and I have that problem pretty much throughout the year. I get very dehydrated with the lips.
And actually, a tip for that, did you guys know that someone told me that one of the reasons that our lips feel more dry in the wintertime is because we tend to try to hydrate them more. And so the more lip balm we put on our lips, actually the drier they get.
Well, they don't hydrate themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So then it's kind of like a false sense of, but because you don't get that, and then you end up developing like the extra dry skin on there.
And then it gets peely, and it gets cracky, and it gets nasty, and we don't like it.
So does it smell good?
It smells good. It tastes good. So I'm gonna open it up. I'll let everybody kind of take a whiff. This is the brown sugar scent. They have 4 different scents, and I've actually
it's got like a lot. You can
Who's
even
it
see it
by?
right now.
yeah.
MAC.
So this is by MAC, but I actually I have a high end, I have a low end recommendation. So high end would be MAC. I think this was $17 for this jar. Victoria's Secret has a really good one. It's in my bag, and it's scrubby. You wouldn't even be able to tell. Right, you can feel like the exfoliant.
And you said it tastes good?
I eat it. Like, because there's always excess. There's always excess, so I eat the excess.
And you just leave it on your lips?
And you just leave it on your
Now,
lips.
can you put it? I see that it doesn't really have a color, just like a nice little
exactly.
kind of rosy shine to it.
And so I like to exfoliate the lips at night.
Right.
So you're giving it a thumbs up.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a thumbs up.
You're in a cold place.
2 thumbs up.
So this will, you're going to go out and get this, right?
No, I'm just going to take hers.
She can get another.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lip Scrumptious by MAC.
So we'll definitely post that as well.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. All right, well, you're up.
I'm up. All right, so my first one, I think every female has seen these, and these are the, let's call them iPads.
Okay.
That's probably the best way to describe them. I know, my adorable dog will not stay awake for the show, but he is very comfortable.
Yes, he's happy being here.
I love these. Fawn and I have actually both used these, and they're just great. I mean, if you are feeling, let's say, dehydrated, just feeling overly tired, if you put the iPads on, it just moisturizes and, you know, kind of brings that collagen back to the surface.
Yes.
And makes you look well rested, even if you might not be. So there's tons of different ones I love. Another one I love is by Emily Skye. She's a fitness model. She's got some really good ones too that you can order, very reasonable prices. And like I said, I just think that if you're having one of those days where you wake up and you're like, how did I age 5 years overnight?
What just happened?
Use it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be using those tonight.
Yeah. Right. So we'll definitely post these and where to get them because there's New Year's Eve coming up and there's lots of holiday parties and New Year's parties and
a lot of drinking
and everybody's going to expect for you to come back fully refreshed from whatever time you probably had off on January 2nd, even though you probably were binge drinking less than 24 hours prior to it. So this would come in handy.
Exactly.
There you go.
So my second one, and I know you guys have heard me talk about Andalou Naturals before because this is a vegan skincare line, and I typically use their age-defying line, which I love. But with the winter coming up and us being, knee-deep in winter right now, my skin just kind of felt a little bit dull. So I actually went and had an illuminating facial. And after I had that done, I was like, gosh, I just want to try a different line of theirs to see if I can get my skin to just get a little bit brighter during the winter.
Yes.
So this is their skin brightening line. So it comes with the cleanser, it has the vitamin C moisturizer, it has their overnight moisturizer, and then their pumpkin mask, which is amazing. The good thing is about the pumpkin mask, you can leave it on 10 to 20 minutes, do it right after you get out of the shower. It doesn't make your skin feel overly tight. It's not going to dry it out. It's hydrating. It smells amazing. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with it. Actually, Fawn's little dog last night was licking it off my face because it smelled like oranges. So she loved it.
Yummy.
And then my third.
I did. I squirted in my nose.
So my third one, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but you go to buy perfume or cologne for your significant other, and there's 50,000 perfumes and colognes in the store.
Yes.
You're overwhelmed. Your nose, I mean, you don't even smell anything by the time that you're leaving. So scentbox.com actually came up with, you can buy a 3-month membership, a 6-month membership, I think you can buy a year membership, and they will ship you a different little perfume or cologne every month.
Nice.
Until you find one that you like. Exactly, because you might like the smell of it in the bottle, but then once you try it on your skin, you're like, oh, that does not.
Or like you said, if you're in a store and you've tried or you smelled a lot of different ones, and even though you've got, the coffee beans or they supply whatever for you to sniff, it smells different. And then sometimes that can cause you, I feel like I've had this happen to me where you get the perfume or whatever home and you try it for the first time,
maybe you don't like it.
Yeah, freshly out of the shower, and you're like, why did I choose this?
But the body chemistry is different.
It's different.
What smells good on one may not smell
Exactly.
And you know what, vice versa, if you're just one of those people where I am very indecisive, and so to have a new perfume every month is perfect for me because, it moves with the seasons, you always have a new fresh bottle. And they're tiny, and you can use them for travel, so that's amazing.
There you go. TSA approved.
Exactly, and it's super affordable. I think the 3-month membership is $40.
Yes.
So really, really cheap.
It gives you options. Options are always good. I'm actually a fan of a lot of the new subscription different things like that because I feel like it's practical. They smell good. She's our tester for like everything. She's like, yes, this is a good thing. This is a good
she
thing.
doesn't like it.
No, not that one. Okay.
These actually aren't ours. These are samples to give to Kelly.
She's so giving.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to wrap this up. And, I have a lot of favorite things, but I'm also a fan of things that life easier, but kind of solve problems and maybe give you a little bit of balance in the meantime or along with that. But the first thing is, I love to get pedicures, but it is a little different. I'm not a fan of walking out in those little disposable flip-flops they give you. Nor do I like my feet to be cold. However, I also don't want to mess up a good pedicure, right? in the winter time, I tend to get pedicures and forego like the polish just because, you know, to give your nails a break because I'm not wearing my toes out, but I still want to go and get the pedicure. But even in the summertime, and my feet get cold. And so I found these on Amazon, and I actually ended up getting a few pair for my manicurist because she was like, oh, these are great. I would love to be able to offer these to, you know, the clients or whoever. But they're basically little pedicure socks. That's amazing. And if your feet get cold, even in the wintertime, so say you want to bring your own flip-flops and you just want to have a little extra coverage while your feet dry in the car so you don't have to be completely barefoot, you can put these on like on your foot, and basically you can put your little toes through and they can put these on. You can give them to your manicurist, pedicurist before they paint your nails and put your toes through them, and then they're already separated, so then they don't have to put anything in them. And your rest of your foot is warm. And so then you can go about your business or at least go home. And even if you put your, you know, want to put your shoes back on once your toes are dry, you've got a sock to already on. So these are my favorite, and they're like $5.
Where do you get them?
Amazon.
If anyone doesn't know, Kenosha is the Amazon.
Yeah, how do you find these?
What do you search for? So you can search for pedicure socks. You can search for toe socks. We will put up the link from Amazon. They come in all different colors, and they're really thick. You guys can kind of feel them. I like to just wear them around the house. They're almost massaging, you know, and so they really like give your toes a nice little massage. And but it solves multiple problems. So that's my, you know, first favorite thing. But I fell in love with them this past summer, and I probably have about 10 pairs now, so I just wear them just to wear them sometimes. So and well, you guys will be getting some as gifts, so sorry. My second thing is so this is something that's obviously been around for a little bit, but you know, I was kind of, I think that person that was a little bit like, really, are they coming back with that? But then I just kind of fell in love with it. So for those of you who don't know, and mine's just in this little case right here, but it's the
Do they come with the cases or no?
They don't come with the cases, but the cases are usually about $15 to $20.
That's not bad.
This one is by Fuji, and it is basically the Insta Polaroid. So, you know, for all of you 70s, 80s kids that used to have the, you know, just the regular Polaroids. This is like the little mini Polaroid camera, and you get to kind of take a little Polaroid picture, and it comes right out. And let's see, we can take one here.
Shall we take a selfie?
Yeah, I was like, how do we?
You can't really take a selfie. They're kind of hard. But you can see how it comes right out. And
Kind of shot of this photo.
She did.
you've got a picture right here. And granted, it's a little tinier than what we remember probably as the regular Polaroids. However, those have just come back in stock this year as well.
The bigger ones.
The bigger ones,
Okay.
the true retro ones. I'm still a little salty because they're selling them for like $150.
Really?
They are, and some of them aren't even brand new. They're just refurbished ones.
No.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for Polaroid to actually bring out their originals, because I'm sure if there's a demand, they will.
Yeah.
Shake it like the song said.
Yes, you have to shake it, shake, 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 shake it. But this one usually retails. You can find this one for about $50 to $60, and most of the time you can find them anywhere from well, Amazon carries it, Best Buy, Michael's. You can really find them anywhere. The film is a little pricey. It's usually about $15, $20 for a pack of 10. Yeah, but you know, they're really great. You can find all kinds of accessories to help hang them up and, you know, display them in different ways.
I would think this would be something really great for a wedding reception.
Yes.
You know, just to be able to take
memories, just cute little memories.
Exactly.
Yeah, great scrapbooking.
Bachelorette weekend.
Yeah, just a lot of fun, and they come in a lot of cool colors. Pink is my favorite, but they've got like blue and light blue and white and yellow and hot pink and you name it. So it's just a lot of fun. So we have a lot of fun with them, and now they're coming out with a lot of cool types of film for it. You can get chrome film, where it's chromatic, black and white, and fun party stuff and all that kind of stuff. So of course, lots to do there. But it's just a cute little buy, and you can even buy it for some of the younger people in your life. So it might be a cute little Christmas gift. And there's some time to shop. So if you're looking for a cute gift for someone, you can find these pretty easily. Even Target has them. So.
And the picture is fully developed now.
Yeah,
so
it
that
is.
Was quick.
Yeah, so it's about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, 30. Yeah. So probably about that time. And so it's really easy and quick, and pretty much almost anybody can use it. And my last favorite thing is, most people, family members, friends who've known me forever, I know I love to journal. I love to write things down. I like to use my phone for different things, but I still like to kind of have a physical script, I guess, if you will, of things that I want to remember or do. And so one of the things that I found not too long ago, after visiting a wellness center, was called the Daily Greatness Journal. And there is an entire line of these types of journals. Some are daily fitness journals, some are daily finance journal, and they've got all kinds of different ones for whatever you're trying to achieve. One of the things that drew me to this is that there's so much in here about self-accountability. And I think that's something that sometimes when we journal, we're journaling about maybe what we're thinking about or what we're feeling about, but not necessarily answering the question of what we want to do to change it or how we want to go forward. So there's a lot of plans in here that tell you about, help you kind of shift through that. It talks about your blueprint for greatness. It talks about what you want to do. It asks you questions that, sometimes we don't necessarily ask ourselves, and forces you to kind of maybe think about it. It doesn't have a timeline to it. It doesn't say do this today. It allows you to have like a weekly planning or a weekly check-in type of thing, but you can also just kind of do things freely where you're just kind of really thinking about what you want to do. They call it your genius space. And, you can talk about, today it would have been fun to do XYZ, or I'm grateful that I got this done, but I really would have liked to have done this. And you can always kind of go back to it and take a look at it and figure out maybe where you would like to kind of fill in those missing spaces.
Sometimes as women, we go to bed and we think, I didn't get anything done today, but when you really write it down, you go, I got a lot done today.
And it may not have been exactly how you wanted it to get done or what you wanted to do and the way you wanted it to get done. But at the end of the day, like you said, you still accomplished, something. And I think it's important that we, develop a habit of being able to reward ourselves for the work that we did do. Because yes, I agree. I think as women, we are definitely more...
we're hard on ourselves.
Very critical.
To say that we didn't do enough. And I think sometimes, not just as women, but as people. And we live in a society where excellence is key, and it's important to be excellent, but it's also important to be the most excellent version of you. And I think the only way to do that is to really accomplish and tackle those goals and those things that are truly important to you, not necessarily, what someone else's standard is. And so I think it's good to have a reflection of that. And so that's why kind of this is my one of my favorite things. But
now, where can you get the Daily Greatness Journal?
So there is a website called Daily Greatness, and this was one of their very first publishings of their journal. And like I said, they have an entire list of lots of different things. So whether you're trying to, they even have a nutritional one. They have one for anyone trying to go vegan. They literally do kind of
support you guys.
Yeah, they have different marks of different things, because they look at it as everyone has a journey that they're trying to walk and trying to, be successful at. And so, and it's different. I may not buy the daily yoga journal because maybe I'm not going in that journey of my life, but someone else is. And so they really help you along with that as well. But yeah, so we'll post that website as well, but it's dailygreatness.com. And it's definitely a great investment. I think this journal ran about $30, and but you know, it's also something that you can keep. So whether you're done with it or you complete it, or it's halfway done, you can always go back to it again. It doesn't force you to do anything in a particular period of time. It's just more of an accountability of what you did and why, and why you're great, because I think we're all great.
Yeah.
So that's mine. So that's it. But it's been great to have all of you join us for this very, very special edition of Good Things. It is Christmas Eve, and we know you guys have lots to do, as we do as well. But we love sharing
these cookies because they're not. We thought they were props. They're real cookies.
They are real cookies.
Yes.
They are real cookies.
And if you're in my family, we open one present on Christmas Eve.
Nice.
So yeah, my hubby finally gets to open his one gift tonight.
Yay! We're so excited for Jay to do that.
I know.
But I thank you all. I want to thank our special guests. Thank you, Paul.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you, Lindsay, and thank you, Shafika. Thank you, Monkey. And thank you guys. It's been. Hi, Tala. I forgot she joined us a little bit later. She's quiet too. Hi, Tala. This is one of my fur babies. And we're just very happy to have your viewership and your support.
Yes, thank you guys.
Yes, because it's
And we are feeling so grateful.
Yes,
absolutely.
It's been a wonderful, wonderful season. It's been a wonderful year. We have a lot in store coming up next year.
Yes.
For 2018, and we won't be back on the air live until 2018. However, don't forget to take a peek at us. We will post things and probably have some cute little things happening during
And catch
the
up
year.
on the season.
Yeah.
Feel free to binge watch.
Binge watch. And if you don't want
encourage
to
that.
scroll through Facebook, you can also go to Vimeo and you can binge watch everything, season 1 through season 2. And or you can check us out on all of our social media pages. Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, the Twitter. I don't know why I like to say it like that.
It just sounds so good.
It does sound good.
Right? But from all of us here at Good Things, we thank you. And remember to
love one another.
Always be kind.
And do good things. We'll see you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.